Okay. His hook is on the wrong hand. It's pretty historically inaccurate. That can't be right. Black is a color, right? King Arthur. If those three dudes could like... Disney! Like my favorite thing ever. I'm coming to you live as Snow White to bring to you the Disney song book tag. I stumbled upon this tag when I found this cool YouTube channel. Kim Chance, she's a writer, and she's literally a Disney princess, you guys, I swear. Like, she's the most adorable, sweetest thing on the planet. Love her YouTube channel, so please go check her out. I will link to her. And because she's where I found the tag. Let's dive right in. Number 1. A Whole New World. Pick a book that made you see the world differently. The Help by Catherine Stockett. This book was awesome. I was not expecting to love it the way that I did. I kind of thought it'd be a little boring, but I saw it at the thrift store and it's pretty. So I grabbed it, and I mean, this was after the movie had come out, which is also phenomenal. But I thought, well, you know, they made a movie, it's probably pretty good, so we'll check it out. I loved it. Like, it's beautiful. I did not think I would care so much about these characters. I mean, like, I knew I would care, but I didn't think that I would just feel so emotionally invested in these ladies. Like, the feels. It opens your eyes, you guys. As like a white girl, like, look at me. I'm literally dressed as Snow White. I'm the whitest white girl. It opened my eyes to some things and really makes me think about other things. Please read it. Number 2, Cruella De Vil. Pick your favorite villain. This is the easiest of the easiest for me. Captain Hook. I love Captain Hook so much. Swoon. Not only is he my favorite villain, he's might be my most favorite literary character ever. Of course, he starts in Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, which was originally a play, but they haven't, like, Barrie wrote a novelization of the play. James Hook. My one true love. Don't tell my husband. No, he knows. There goes my dog. There's also this book, Captain Hook, Adventures of a Notorious Youth by J.B. Hart. The writer of this book wrote the screenplay for the 90s movie Hook with Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman is my favorite movie version of Hook, although with a tiny flaw. His hook is on the wrong hand. Disney changed it for the animated film because they thought it'd be easier to animate if the hook was on his left hand for sword fighting and things, but the hook is on the right hand. That was corrected in the 2003 movie with Jason Isaacs. Okay, Captain Hook, my one true love. Number 3, pick a book you didn't want to admit you loved. This was kind of a hard one for me because I don't have any qualms like shouting from the rooftops, hey, I love this book the entire world hated. But for this tag, I'm going to choose The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I love Dan Brown's work. He is so great at the cliffhanger. Like, he can just leave me hanging on everywhere. His chapters are really short, and every single one leaves you with more questions. Every question that gets answered in his books leaves you with 15 more questions. I love it. Like, it drives me crazy sometimes. Like, I get mad almost because I'm like, no, just tell me. But I read his books in like a day because, like, I have to know, and it's great. And the Da Vinci Code, like, all I wanted was to be like, historically inaccurate. That can't be right. This is definitely a conspiracy that's not true. But I couldn't. The story was so gripping. The Da Vinci Code was super popular, super trendy, super cliche almost to read it. But I loved it. Like, I'm so glad I did. So that would be the only reason that I would admit to not liking it, just because I am like this much of a hipster that doesn't like to like things that are cool. And I don't know why, because that's really stupid. But I'm just like, if everybody loves something, like, it can't possibly be good, because like I feel like the stuff that really is good isn't going to be loved by everyone. So it was super popular, and so I was begrudgingly read it and loved it. Absolutely loved it. Number 4, Gaston. Pick a character that you couldn't stand. Madame Bovary. Look, Bovary, you are married to a dude who is so in love with you. He adores you. Stop cheating on him, you cheating cheater. That's all I have to say on that. Number 5, part of your world. Pick a book set in a universe you wish you could live in. This was another fairly easy one for me. I had a few I had to kind of think about, but finally it came down to Narnia. Narnia, first of all, is a beautiful place. It is wonderful and lovely and magical and whimsical and fantastic. Like, I love it so much. Oh my god, this might even make me cry a little. I read these books while I was in the hospital. This world literally got me through that. I read this entire series, well, most of the series, while I was inpatient and just trying to pick up the pieces of my life that I didn't want. Like, I didn't want my life. But this world was better. Like, this world was okay. And I liked it there. And that's all I can really say about this. Okay. Woo! Number 6. A dream is a wish your heart makes. From Cinderella. Describe what the book of your dreams would be. This was a little difficult because in some ways it's like every book is perfect, and in other ways there's like no such thing as the perfect book. I kind of decided that if Tolkien, Neil Gaiman, and Douglas Adams, if they could just collaborate on one like perfect work, they could do it. Those guys could do it. I love Tolkien's world building. I love the simplicity in storytelling of Neil Gaiman, and I love the style of Douglas Adams. If those 3 dudes could like and write the perfect book for me, they could so fast, so easy. Number 7. Someday my prince will come. What book character would you marry if you could? I halfway answered this question already. But I will give you another book. One of the Weasley twins. The Weasley twins in Harry Potter are, I think, my most favorite characters besides Lupin and Peeves. Peeves cracks me. Oh man. The Weasley twins, because they're adorable and funny, your life would never be boring. And they also genuinely care. Like, they're kind people. A lot of times really funny people are a little cold, but they're still warm and loving and wonderful. So I love me some Weasley twins, so I would pick them. One of them, probably not both, that might be weird. Number 8. I See the Light from Tangled. Pick a book that changed your life. Neil Gaiman's American Gods. This book is so good. It's an eye-opener, it's a make-you-think book, it's meaty, it's gritty, it is such an awesome perspective on things. I love like refreshing old stuff, which like gods and like mythical things. This book really like opened my eyes to help me become a writer. It was a new way of storytelling for me, because this was one of the first Gaiman books I read. It might even be... This is the first Neil Gaiman book I read. So him, just as an author, kind of opened my eyes. And, you know, he helped me become a writer, and this book specifically is one of the reasons, like, I'm a writer. Like, ugh. Number 9, When You Wish Upon a Star. Pick a book you wish you could reread for the very first time. This one was an easy pick for me. The Fellowship of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. I'm a major Tolkienite, like a Tolkien nerd, like completely and thoroughly. Like, I feel like at one point in my life, Tolkien was my religion. Like, another reason I'm a writer. But The Fellowship, I would love to reread for the first time because technically, and so shamefully, I've mentioned this on my blog so many times, like it's, I hate this part about my life, but I saw the movie before I read the book. But it inspired me to read all of his stuff. Well, I haven't read all of his stuff, but a lot of his stuff. So I wish I could not only reread this again for the first time, but reread it before the movie so that I could really get in my head the characters and not like the actors that play them. I love it so much. Right, like look how like junked up the spine is and stuff. Like these babies got me through high school. Number 10. I just can't wait to be king. Pick a book with some kind of monarchy. T.H. White's The Once and Future King. When you think monarch and when you think king, who do you think of? King Arthur. This book was so good. This book is another one that's on my shelf of favorites. Like, oh. There is so many awesome things going on in this book. You need to read it. It is so beautiful, classic literature. Awesome themes, awesome characters. Lancelot, be still my heart. I usually, before I read this book, didn't like him. Like he knew what he was doing when he, you know, a little bit of cheating and sleeping with a married woman. Apparently, because I have such an issue with Bovary. Dude, immorality when you're married, I guess, just really pisses me off. It really opened my eyes to that character a little bit, so it kind of made him a little bit more forgivable for me, and I just thought he was great, and this book was so great. So, The Once and Future King, T.H. White. Number 11, Colors of the Wind. Pick a book with a beautiful, colorful cover. Black is a color, right? It's a color. Six of Crows, come on. Lee Bardugo, this is beautiful. Not only is this cover beautiful, but these pages make me sick with awe. Like, oh. I love these black pages. This book is like, oh my gosh, it like pools into my soul. I loved it. And yes, technically it's not colorful, but black is a color for me, and I like black is the color I wear the most. Black is just like kind of a default color for me for a lot of things, and so great. This cover is lovely. I love the towers and the wings, the crow, like the raven is kind of a spirit animal for me. So of course this is, love it. So that is my Disney song tag. Like I said, it's a little bit of an older tag, but I found it, and I will link to Kim Chance's thing below so you can watch her video. She's adorable. She really is. Like, I put on a wig and act like a Disney princess. She just is one. So check out her video. I'm just going to tag anybody that wants to do this. You totally should. All the questions will be in the description below as well. And yeah, I would love to. Of course, Disney books. I had to do this. So I'd love to hear your guys' answers too. So please tag, you know, like, let me know if you do one and link me to it because I want to read this. So awesome. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you guys later.